Y'all ain't ready for this one. What are the guys? Is We Hate Around here, and I'm back, and I got another story time. And alright, this story time is crazy. And I'm not gonna do y'all how I did my first one and have it like 2 parts. I'm gonna say this one in its entirety, and hopefully it doesn't come out too long. But if it does, whatever, it's gonna be good. From the title, How I Got Caught Fucking by Her Mom. Let's get into this one. So this happened my freshman year, okay? Now, let me tell you about my freshman year that I was getting no play, man. I was getting no girls, no nothing, no cutty, no fooly cooly, none of that, man. What happened to me was just kind of crazy, bro. Alright, so what ended up happening was me and this girl, we was like real cool. You know what I'm saying? And like she was just never the type of girl that I would think, you know, to do something like this. We started getting cool like through the first semester. And like we would always be around each other. We was like we was friends. We was good friends, alright? I always saw her as like a friend, nothing more, nothing less. Cause I was like, yo, we're not gonna fuck or anything. She lives with her mom and her older sister. And usually her mom works late, but her older sister is always there. Monday comes and she tells me, she's just like,
hey Aaron, like my mom works late Friday and my sister is out of town with her friends, so you wanna come over after school?
So me in my head, I'm not even like thinking like, alright, we gonna fuck. No, like her mom's gonna be working late, so that means we're gonna be the only 2 in the house. And a little bit in my head was kind of like, alright, maybe something's gonna go down, but I don't want to, you know, have that in my head and then when nothing happens, I'm gonna be hurt and just go home with blue balls. She doesn't live that far away, so like she used to live 10 minutes away from me, so a 10-minute walk back to my house wouldn't be, you know, bad if I didn't get anything. I asked a couple of my friends, I was like, yo, so what does that mean if like we're both gonna be alone in the house? Like what should I do? Should I even try anything? And people were just telling me like,
bro, you need to shoot your shot, man. Not a lot of niggas gonna get alone when you're in the house with another girl, bro. You just need to go in, you know what I'm saying? You just need to fuck, man.
In my head, I was kind of like, all right, maybe we'll fuck. I don't know. So we go through the whole week. She was kind of excited for me to come over to her house. She was like asking me like, what do you want to do and stuff like that. And I was just like, I mean, we can just chill, you know. We can just chill out and not watch movies and some shit. So like her mom gets off. She telling me that her mom gets off at 7. So we get off out of school at 4. So that's like 2.5 hours. And I like to do whatever we want. So that Friday comes. How it works is you just can't hop on the bus and go to somebody else's house. Like you would need a note from your parent. And I didn't want to like get my dad to sign a note saying I'm about to go to a girl's house. So what she ended up doing was writing the note herself and giving it to the bus driver saying that her mom wrote it and like it was cool for me to be over there. And the bus driver just kind of looked at me and was like, all right, get on. So I don't know anybody on the bus, so I'm quiet. I'm just quiet talking to her. And I'm just looking out the window waiting to like seeing where she lives at and like when I'm gonna get off. We get off the bus and we walk up to her house and she unlocks the door, turns the alarm, and then she turns the alarm back on. She was like,
just in case my mom comes home, the alarm is gonna sound and that means for you to hide.
So I'm like, alright. So we walk upstairs and I'm about to just like, I'm like, alright, we're not gonna be in her room, so I took my book bag off and I was about to throw it on the couch, and then she turns around and she's just like,
I mean, we're gonna be in my room, so you can go back there.
And I'm just like, alright. We go back to the room and then she runs and she just jumps on her bed, and I'm just looking around her room like you got a lot of shit on your walls. Like she had hella pictures of like celebrities and stuff, like the average teen girl room. I'm just looking for like a good 2 minutes, and then she's just like,
why are you just standing up? Come lay on the bed with me.
So I lay on the bed with her and she puts her legs up on me, and then we're just talking. But then she gets up, right? And she kind of just, how am I gonna say this? Alright, so she gets up and she sits on me, and then she kind of lays down on my chest, and her head's kind of just like on my neck. Now I'm kind of just like, fuck's gonna happen, you know? She's telling me how she's getting sleepy, and then she kind of cuddles up with me. So I kind of just wrap my arms on her back and just kind of like, you know, hold her down. She starts kissing my neck. I mean, the shit felt, look, bro, the shit felt good, but it was kind of just out of nowhere, like, yo, what the fuck? So I kind of just look at her like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So she gets up, and she just looks at me dead in my face, man. Dude, she starts kissing me. Now, I can't, like, go back like that because my head on the pillow. So I kind of joked back, but I didn't go nowhere. And I was surprised. And then I kind of got into it. Like, I got into it, and then I stopped fighting back, and I kind of just, you know, started like that was my girl. So I started, like, my hands, instead of being on her back, I started grabbing her ass and shit. And she started liking that shit. We was kissing for a good 5 minutes straight. And then she like unzips my jacket. So I'm like, alright, fuck it. You wanna do this shit? We can play this game, man. Take my jacket off. And then she started lifting up my shirt, and I'm like, fuck you, want that shit off too, man? I'm taking all that shit off, man. And I take that bitch off too. I'm just looking at her like, alright, man, like, I'm not gonna be the only one stripping in this bitch, you feel me? So I started putting my hands up like under her shirt, and then she started taking her shit off too. Now mind you, she's just like, alright, so she got her shirt off. And I'm still feeling her. She's still kissing on my body. Like, she going down my chest. And then, like, she going down to my stomach. This chick started giving me head, bro. Like, she started giving, like, she pulls my shit out, man. When I mean, I was sprung. I was fucking sprung, like, and I was just like, oh, shit. So this is what's gonna happen. Like, she just started giving me head, and, like, the shit felt good, man. Just like, you know what, since you just gonna do me like that, and like, without even me having to say nothing, shit, she gets naked, and then I go down on her. Like, alright, you know, I really don't want to fuck if I don't have any condoms, because I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna pull out in time. So we're kissing, and I kind of like push her off me, and I say, look, I don't have any condoms. And you know what she tells me? She looks at me in my soul and says,
well, you know how to pull out, right?
She gave me the go ahead. I was like, fuck it. I don't, but I'ma learn today, you feel me? I'ma learn today. Gets up. And then she started riding me, bro.
My nigga.
Like, I'm just holding her like this. And then she's looking at me like,
Here, smack my ass.
I was just like, that's what you want? And then she said that, do that shit again, so I was like, alright. Bro, I'm enjoying myself, man. I'm playing around. I'm just doing like the fucking most. And then all of a sudden, bro, we hear the alarm go off. I tell you, bro, she got up so quick, bro. She leaped up off me, like jumped, somersaulted, backflip, hit the floor on her tippy toes, looked at me, and said,
you need to get the hell out of the house.
Where the fuck I'm gonna go? I'm naked. One, I'm not running down the street in shit. So that's one thing. Two, I don't even know where she was throwing my clothes at. While we're doing this, she's hurry up looking for my clothes. She throws them at me, and she just tells me to get in the closet. And I'm like, alright, fuck it. I'll run into the closet. By this time, she just like pushed, like she didn't get no drawers or nothing. She just had like these little shorts, and she pulls them up. So all of a sudden, I just hear these footsteps coming up to the door, and you just hear the door open like so hard. All you hear is boom, and it hit the side of the closet. The type of closet she had the closet that was like it had like double doors, so like you could open it from one side or you could open it from the other side. Now I was in the side that's away from the door, and all I hear is her mom say,
why the fuck is you naked?
I'm in the closet just like, I'm praying. At this point I'm praying. I'm like, please don't come in the closet, cause you really finna fuck this shit up, right? And then so her excuse was why she was naked. She was like,
I just got out of the shower.
Before I go to the next part. Now you see, I have my shirt, my drawers, my pants, and my socks. What I don't got is my book bag, my jacket, and my shoes. She left my shoes my bag and my jacket just laying in her room. That's where she fucked up. Her mom didn't believe that. She was
Like, you in the shower, then whose shit is that on the ground?
I was just like, fuck.
You better not have no nigga in my fucking house.
Now I knew she was gonna open the closet door, so I don't run, but I kind of quickly step to the other end of the closet so she doesn't see me. And all of a sudden, she slides the door open, and she's like, she looking through the clothes and shit, and she just closes it back. Then the room get quiet, right? And I hear her mom. She's like,
You got 5 seconds to get the fuck out of my house.
I was just like, did she see me? Like, did she see me or did she not? Cause she looked through the clothes and then closed it back. So I'm just like, all right, she couldn't have seen me. So you know what I did? I stayed quiet. And I was like, she said I'm gone. So I'm gone, you know what I'm saying? So I sit there just with my hand over my mouth like, don't make me fucking sense. The room got quiet again. And all of a sudden, the door that I was hiding behind in the closet, that shit swung open so quickly, my dude. Now I look like a deer in headlights. My eyes was just like, I'm finna die right now. She finna kill me. So she look at me and she was like,
I told you, you have 5 seconds to get the fuck out of my house.
so before I can even take a step, she grabs me by my shirt and rips me out the closet, right? And she looks at me and says,
Get the fuck out my house.
so I picked up my shoes, my bag, my jacket. I don't even say bye. I walk out the house. Next day, I get a DM from her friend telling me that, you know, they want me to meet up with them. So when I got to school that day, I went to the place where they said meet up, and she was telling me how she got beat. She don't got no phone, she don't got no TV. Only places she can go is to school and back home. Like, she was on full out lockdown. Sadly, like, me and the girl are not cool because we actually like lost contact because she moved out of state, and I think she moved back with her father. So yeah. Alright guys, so that was a crazy ass story time that I had to tell y'all guys. That was one of my crazy story times. I have a lot of other ones, and I got another crazy ass one that's gonna be done a little later down the road, but just be on the lookout for that. So at any point you laughed, you smiled, you cried, you know, you chuckled, you coughed, hit the subscribe button. For more content like this, and I got a lot more content on the way, especially during this school year. So subscribe and be on the lookout. Join notification gang, man. It's lit. Alright man, so it's We Hate Ron, and I'm out.